What happened?
Ah! I
What
don't.
happened?
Where are we?
Oh, my back.
You all right?
I'm not okay. Is Hyun good? He was
I
still sleeping. I don't
I
know
don't
if he's
think
sleeping anymore.
I don't know that you could kill him, so I think it's fine. I think he'll be okay. I don't know though.
He
Um,
could. I don't know.
where's
But
Lutzar?
I don't. He might have gone with the plane as well. I think everyone in there is
Oh
dead except for us, you and
no!
me.
No! I don't even
Well,
remember.
let's find out. Hello? Is anyone there?
I don't hear
Anybody?
anyone, man.
Shit, no, I think we're it. I think that's
That
it.
why?
Oh,
My
fuck.
survivor's guilt, man.
Fuck.
I can't.
No, I think it's because that guy, the pilot, Sam, right? He said
Oh,
he found a shortcut through a wormhole,
okay. So it's
and then
maybe a
we
land of
ended
the
the
lost
episode.
situation.
We ended the episode, and then shortly after, I remember we took a selfie. I posted it on Twitter, and then everything
Uh,
went dark. What day is it?
oh, I don't know. There's how do you check?
What day
We're
is
in the
it?
middle of
What day
nowhere.
is it? Oh, it's next Saturday. We're live right
Oh,
now.
dude!
The next episode is
No
on right now.
way! No shot, dude. Have we been out for a week?
I guess so.
Oh my
Oh
god!
fuck! Oh my god!
He's alive!
Jesus Christ!
He's rebooted or something. You okay, man?
Fucking. Could you
Where am
stay?
I?
Oh.
Oh God.
You were flying back from Australia. Are you okay?
No,
You
I'm
have-
good. We gotta do Dojocast, you guys.
No.
Hey, Dojocast goes on.
Hyun, it's September 27th.
It's been a week, man.
Wait, what year
Everyone
is
else
it?
is gone.
It's, it's 2030.
Oh shit! Hey.
also Saturday still.
It's all
Yeah.
good because I'm back, baby. Back in America. Well, this doesn't look like America, but hey, you know what?
I don't know where we are. I think I saw Malaysian flight, whatever, but.
Somebody call Rainbow, see if we can figure out where we are.
All right.
good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dojocast. I feel like we just did
Boy.
this.
Yeah, it
Boing,
really
boing.
was close.
Oh man. Well, I'm breaking character a little bit. I'm so tired.
Breaking
I'm
character
so-
in character.
Breaking
I'm so,
I like
Breaking
my
character.
my energy is really in character, but I'm
Why?
breaking
Why are you
character
tired?
because I was helping a friend of mine move all day, and the Dojo's Got Talent collab released, and I couldn't stay for the premiere. I don't really know what people
Oh.
think of it.
Well, I really like it. It's a A+, S+ tier in our household. It's on. We've now been watching it twice all the way through.
Oh my god, that's over an hour.
Yeah,
That's like an
it's
hour
just-
and 15 minutes. That's crazy. You're
it's the main
crazy.
event right now. It's
I
No.
haven't actually watched it yet, so I'm.
Well,
looking
yeah,
forward
you've
to
been
watching
passed
it.
out for the last week, so.
true.
Yeah.
Also, Hudson's been saying, my kid has been saying "ooga booga spooky" all week. Ever since he saw just that intro clip,
Yeah.
we've
Hell
all
yeah.
been quoting "ooga booga spooky."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where's Lunsar? Lunsar is not going to be here today. Partially because he died in the plane crash, but
True.
also because he is on a trip with his family right now.
Is that what they say when someone has died in a plane
He's
crash?
dead. Yeah, he's dead. Cause like when I was dead, I saw him in hell.
So you
But
worked
then,
it? Wait. No, Lunsar
yeah.
can't be in hell.
Yeah, but then I got sucked back up into the real world,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Back up.
Yeah.
So you don't believe in ghosts, but you do believe in hell.
Yeah, I mean that's completely different. That's completely different.
Completely different.
Because
Two completely different things.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we were flying around, but that doesn't mean that
It's
ghosts.
irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Irrelevant, bro.
Anyways, what are we doing today?
First of all, thank you, AxeJack, for the $2.
Yeah!
Hello again, no blue guy on blue BG thumbnail man. Oh yeah. He also donated $2 earlier, saying, "Why would you crash land in the Philippines? Are we in the Philippines?"
Hey, I've always wanted to
that
go to the
where we are?
Philippines. Actually,
Weird. Did we
Not
like
bad here, right?
take a? Was the wormhole just going the other way around the world to make it the
It-
longest
it-
flight? Did we run out of
Yeah.
gas?
Yeah, I think something got mixed up, bro.
I think that's what happened. But today we're gonna be looking at behind the scenes of the Dojo's Got Talent collab. I also realized I have a little bit of background noise going on. And I need to fix
Hooray!
it. Okay.
I mean, this
background noise
collab was a pretty big one, right? A lot of things to do.
Yeah.
A lot of
Very much so.
I mean, I was involved a little bit, but I can't imagine the amount of work that was put into this.
No, I set a pretty tight deadline for me. I thought it sounded reasonable at first, and then shortly after, I realized the collab was a 37-minute long project.
Dude,
So I was in a hard crunch these last 7 days to get it done.
I was shocked. I honestly had zero expectations of it being done within this year. I was like, all right, we'll see it in a few months. No,
I
like,
was
bam!
honestly thinking like after I released the trailer that already said when it would release, the day and time. After that, I was like, fuck, I should have given myself another week.
Maybe I don't do
Yeah.
that.
But it's out.
3 a.m. Oh.
It's out. I haven't been online at all today, so I don't know if people like it or hate it. Chat, tell me what you think. Tell us in the comments if you've seen it and what you think of it. Oh man.
I'm on it now.
But yeah, I wrote down a list of things I kind of wanted to cover about it and give you guys a peek behind the curtains of how one of these are made. First part of that is the backstory for this. It was actually a really last-minute decision.
Yeah.
We had it in our stream schedule, our episode schedule, to do a collab during the end of summer, or at least host it towards the end of summer. You know, before people are starting to go to school, maybe breaking into the beginning of school for some people as well. But, pardon me. But I knew that we needed to do something because that's like when most people are available to participate in a collaboration. Like if you're going to participate in a collab, do it in the summer or a global break. Like if there's a winter break or a fall break. That is the best time to host a collab because then that's when everyone's available. Well, most people are available.
Yeah.
So I knew we needed to do one for the summer, and we were originally going to do a Domino's collab. It was going to be like the same style, but a spin-off of the Bing Bong Ball collab, which performed like surprisingly well.
Mm-hmm.
Like my god, like it has like 600,000 views now.
Insane.
That's almost 500,000.
It's over 500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's got 600,000 views. Hang on, I'm pulling up my channel. But yeah, it's got 600K. It's about to surpass Mean Tree. I would have 2 videos better than Mean Tree.
No way, it's surpassing
Yes,
Mean Tree.
dude.
That's crazy.
7 years ago, I have been waiting for this moment for Meme Dream to become irrelevant.
Hey, Meme Dream is #1 in our hearts.
No,
still
it's
to this
not.
day.
It's a shitty collab. It's a terrible collab. And I also can't profit off of it.
Boo!
No, and then Big Ol' Sing Joint, like hell yeah. But no, yeah. We were originally gonna do Domino's, but I just didn't feel like the idea was good. It sounded good when we were first discussing it, and then when I thought about it, it was like people would just people would just keep doing the Rube Goldberg machine thing, and I don't think there was a lot of other. I don't think people would have been that interested in it. It sounded like it would be a tedious thing to animate. I wasn't feeling confident about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So with last minute, we decided to change it to Dojo's Got Talent. I think it was Stone's suggestion. It was either Stone or Loonstar, I forget.
I think it was Loonstar. I want to give that to Loonstar. I'm pretty sure it was Loonstar. I think my quote was, "Yeah, that's awesome."
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I thought like, oh man, that's a big idea. Oh yeah, rest in peace. Shit, you don't have to remind me.
R.I.P. dude, the goat. Actually, it's mine now. There's literally no way you can verify.
His best idea was his last idea.
Hey, we should do a collab. Dojo's Got Talent. I'm gonna go die. Be right back. Right about. I've peaked. Bye.
So yeah, Linsar gave us the idea. I was a little hesitant, but I was like, it's a solid idea. I could see people being really creative with it.
Yeah.
But then like I had only like 5 or 6 days maybe to prep everything. So I couldn't even get like any kind of visual concept down in time, and I instantly had to start rushing to get the blog finished. Let me pull that up. And so I wasn't really feeling great about it from the get-go. This is the first time I had ever really started or I guess the first time in a long time that I started a collab. Is the dojo not loading right now?
Oh, I think it's slow right now.
Oh, well, I can't pull that up, but that's okay. But I put the blog together. I remember it was like super last minute. I made a Twitter post asking for artists to put their stuff in replies and started getting bots, which of course on Twitter of all places. But then I found Fresh Yellow, who made 2 great backgrounds.
So
let me
sick.
pull those up actually. They were so good. They made, of course, this one, the one that everyone used. And I mean, this is just great. I mean, they're working with them was so easy as well. They kept sending me progress and giving me chances to change things. It was great. They were wonderful.
Yeah, that came out really good.
Yeah. And then they also did post-production, judging graphics. I gave them this reference for how I would kind of want it to look. This is from Crazy Master's part, who's the ending part, the one that I gave the gold buzzer to. And then they gave me, I don't have a full compiled image of it, but like there's one asset. There's the judging PG. We got the tables separately. But no, they really pulled through with this, and they did a great job. But yeah, so I had them help out with that. I need to look at the notes. Oh, yeah.
I think the website's working now. It just takes like a couple of seconds to load.
Okay, let me try and pull up Dojo's Got Talent. We're about to find out. Will it load? New game show.
Please load.
Let yourself
Please.
I don't think it's. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is rather slow.
Let's go.
Cool. Yeah. But I set this whole thing up in like, I think a couple days, and then we last minute had the idea for the golden buzzer, so I also had to implement that. Yeah, and
honestly,
then we did
I think the blog helped a lot. Just organizing everything together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because like I think was it having something like this on Discord works, but you can't lay it out like this.
No, you can't make everything as easy to read and find as this. Though I will say, I wish I removed a lot of the bulky information and trimmed things down a bit to allow people to read it much faster. Because there's a lot of text, especially when you go down to music. But I guess it's all relatively important, but yada yada yada. Man, no, but the blog turned out great, and then we did the review, not the review stream. We announced it. We went through the whole blog. Oh man, this is during the whole arc of us recovering. God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Pardon me.
Brink of death.
I was being swallowed by my laptop. But we gave everyone 3 weeks to make their parts. Technically 4, because during the first review stream, there was another week in between that people could make adjustments and finish their parts. And I remember after the first one, I was like panicking because I was not feeling great about it. Looking through some, like pre-reviewing them. And then I had to get I pinged Ken and Stone, and then Stone joined a voice chat to calm me down because I was not feeling it. Dude. He did. He really did. Yeah.
Talked off the ledge at like midnight.
Yeah. He really did. No, but I was not feeling great about it. I was like, oh man, this is I wonder if, like, what if it... I've noticed a pattern that whenever something big is about to happen, like we're about to go live with something big or we're about to release something big, and I just get the worst thoughts, like, what if everyone hates it?
Existential dread, yeah.
Yeah. But then, like, it happens, and then everyone likes it, and I was like, oh, thank God. Oh,
why did I do that to me? I'll do it next time, too.
I remember doing that in with 15 Matt as well. Before 15 Matt would go live and we'd start it, I'd be, like, stressed out of my mind because it was, like, the scope on those streams were so large, and the production behind them was insane. But then once that camera went live, I was like, oh, I'm great. I'm amazing. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
15 Matt was understandable, though, just because of the amount of production.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. I still want to do another one. Maybe we'll do it next year. But there's like one specific thing. Well, I'll talk about it later. But no, but I was not feeling great about it, and Stone had to calm me down. Eventually, we fit it. You know, we reviewed all the entries, and then it was up to me to kind of figure out how it was going to work. And keep in mind, up to this point, I still had no idea what the collab was going to look like, how it would format, how it would translate. Like we had the entries, and a lot of people participated, and we've already told people they're in the collabs, but I had no idea how it was going to look like. Yeah. And this was like, this was such a different collab for me, because usually I'm very music based, but I couldn't just place a music track in there and then sync everything up, because the format it's not lined up for that.
No.
But then I had the idea of having us judge like segments in between, where the three of us would make our judgments, and I try to give us personality. And I was like, we'll have like a few different graphics that I can use, because the alternative is that we custom make an animation for every single entry.
And that's how we end up in 2033 being the release date.
Yeah.
After it was pushed back 17 times.
Which would have been really hype.
I disagree. I
There's
kind of disagree.
There's only so many ways you can hit a button that's interesting anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless there was full-on skits that were like entirely separate than like hitting a button, it was gonna, not be interesting.
I kind of disagree that animating each one individually would have been good, because I've seen someone do it before. I don't want to call it out because that's mean, but I've seen someone do it before, and I just hated it personally.
Why?
Where they animated something in between every person's entry, because I felt like it was overshadowing the animator's entry.
Yeah.
That it was like, it made it more about themselves than it did the people that it was supposed to feature.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can understand it, viewing it from that way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure other people really enjoyed it and found it entertaining, but it rubbed me the wrong way, and it felt obtrusive to the purpose of that collab. And I didn't want to do the same thing there, but I was kind of thinking like, that feels like what needs to happen for this format to work and to stay interesting. Otherwise, we'd just be, transitioning between everyone's entries, and there would be no cohesion. There would be no point to the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also didn't want every single in between, like every judging graphic, to just be the same exact formula where the three of us make a judge, and then it goes to the next one, and then the three of us make a judge, and it just repeats and repeats, because that would get so boring.
It'd be so dry. Yeah, that'd be so dry and predictable. Like, as soon as a part would end, you would probably be considering not watching any more of the
you'd skip through it
entirely. Yeah, you would literally have to be like stomaching it.
Yeah. So I think a really good solid in between method was to have us do these. I had us do one golden buzzer reaction, one reaction to someone else doing a golden buzzer. Hyun had to do his twice. Let me pull up his, because he was in the middle, so he had to look at both of us.
Dude, my lean back position.
So good though, dude. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love the one for me.
So
just
good.
turn at the camera.
Dude, that's my favorite, right?
I love that
same
one.
face. They were making it the same face.
Dude, I had the hardest time
love that. I love the butt cheeks too, man.
The butt cheeks are too good, dude.
Hey, do your squats, everyone. Do your squats.
Too good.
If you want to be like Hyun. Yeah. No, this is great. But I thought I'd give us variety. I had us all do 3 green buzzer reactions and 3 red buzzer reactions, all with different kind of energies. So like with Hyun's, his first one is like, yeah, I like that. His second one is more like, huh, I found that funny. And his third one is like, holy shit. So, but like what that did was allow me to combine that with the other people's reactions, which were also different. I think Stone's was mostly similar, which allowed it to be difficult to feel that it was to tell that it was being reused.
Yeah.
This one was good. This red buzzer was good because like that's like a visual cringe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I liked that. I think Hyun had just a pure disapproval. That was a cringe. Yeah, like oh, it's perfect. I love the sleeping one. I had to record myself snoring for the audio.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
Dude, after seeing Hyun's, it did 2 things. It like gave me ideas and inspired me to like, okay, like I see how it's done. But then also simultaneously super intimidated me because yours, even just the keys, like the animatics were really clean. Like it was really clear.
Oh yeah,
and I love like the little subtleties to make your characters come to life. And then Hyun's are so flavorful. I'm like, dude, oh my god, this is not where my strong suit at all. This sucks. I'm not.
Well, this is what they had to work with. Like there was a little more in the template, but this was pretty much all they had to work with. Was my examples, and even my rough animation is pretty clean.
And they're super like expressive, and they're like subtle expressions are really good too.
Yeah, and Hyun's just so funny. I love Hyun.
So good. I love how he's laying flat in the chair. That's crazy.
And the golden buzzer, he's just crying. I don't know if people noticed that.
Yeah,
he's just crying the whole time.
From the
hey, I'm an emotional person, okay?
He's an emotional creature, dude. You don't experience death this many times and not feel.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got Stones. Yours was all good. It was more consistent. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love your green buzzer. It's just like all you. Like this is just like you're happy. This is like your life has improved, and the last one is like
my life is better.
It's like okay. It's just this one's more quick.
Yeah. I need it now.
But no, the real difficult part of this though, because I had the template made, but this is another instance where I didn't really fully plan it out. So I had no idea how I was actually going to compile these. And it took me so long to figure it out. I almost gave up on it. It was so frustrating. But like look at I'm gonna pull this up in the timeline. Look at how complicated this is.
That's a lot.
All of this is just for the judging graphics.
Wait, so how did you actually compile that then?
Yeah,
like,
let me.
All of our animations separate? Is it green screen?
So, I mean, I love how it is absolutely seamless. Like, I did this shit perfectly. I'm so proud of this.
It had to be green screen, right?
Nope, no green screens. I tried that, and it looked terrible. You could obviously tell where the seams were. But, you know, you start with the chair background, and then underneath that, I have these blotches, which are the lights off graphic for the table. So the table is a separate graphic with the lights, and then it would stay on lights off until a separate layer would just fill it with white, which just looks like that. And I'd have to line that up to a PNG sequence that included the button, the glow, and your animations. And then I had them individually separated in nests, organized like this. So this is what it looks like, realistically. This is actually what it looks like.
Oh.
And then I would just take those, and then I would place them whatever felt comedic or accurate.
So that way you can just separate everything, the reactions.
Yep.
I love the change-ups of the timing. I could tell that you would like start the animations at different points or have it end faster. Like the timing is also a big thing of what made it feel fresh, I feel like.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
That was a big deal.
I think that was the big thing, because the alternative was just having the same formula, same pacing, same everything in between each entry, which would get boring really quickly. But I snuck in some fun ones.
Oh
like
my God,
this one. I loved this. This is the first time I tried it out, I think, where they kill the kid, and of course the only person to approve. Yeah, and you're the only person to approve.
Yeah.
And we just don't react at all. Yeah. Like Stone is like surprised. I'm actively disturbed.
You gotta show the Gilded Guy one. It's Hudson's
favorite
part.
That one was so funny. I loved that.
Belly laughed multiple times now from it. It's...
yeah. So he was Gilded Guy's part.
Yeah.
Farts and dies.
So good. Hudson just died also. Yeah. This is my actual reaction to this.
And I love
so
that.
Good.
I love that. And that's such a fun way. Like, it's not obtrusive. It doesn't detract from the person's entry, and it's allowed to be different.
Yeah, keeps it giga fresh, dude. Oh,
yeah, and I think I fully credit that to how I laid this out, so I was able to transform it like this. Like, it was so modular, which is just such a pain in the ass.
So you're essentially like making 2 collabs in one collab.
Oh, don't even get me started. It's not the first time I've tried this.
Collabs within collabs.
Collab nesting.
Yeah, that's when we all went at the same time. I mean, this one was less of a collab and more of just you guys made assets and I fucked with them the whole time. And then in between some entry is like, oh my god, wait, no, I love this one. It's a Holy Junkie's part where they just dance awkwardly with no music.
Yeah, I love this one so much, dude.
Cuts to us looking at him. Cuts back.
I was watching that in the living room, actively doing it with him. I was doing the backstroking animation with him. I will say also the please stand by. I remember you saying when we used that like one time, you're like, dude, I need to figure out a way to use this more often.
Yeah, no, because it's such a fun graphic. When.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I think I first used this. I think I first used this in, was it Stealth's episode? Stealth and KJ's?
Oh, yeah.
When we all got chased away by Roblox. And then it cut to this. But no, this is like a perfect use for it. And there's also, because like, I've already established that they're not going to vote. They're just looking at him awkwardly. And then it'd feel kind of weird to cut back to them for them to do their thing. So I was like, oh, I could just, have it like, boop. Technical difficulties. And I did that a few times. Oh, this was a difficult one. Transitioning from Silly Sally Mans to 3D Brando's entries.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, I haven't seen the transition.
3D Brando.
That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
that. I took these hands into Adobe Animate and manually I traced it to bitmap.
Erased?
And then erased everything around it. Because the way they laid it out was so like look at how they laid it out in their entry. Like this, and also they rendered it as a weird kind of video file, so I couldn't even put it into Premiere, and I had to screen record it to make it work, so you could see my mouse from the screen recording.
What?
And VLC as well. And the play.
Wait.
So this entry was just
what was the
so
video
weird.
Format?
I don't remember, but it just wouldn't work. Like, no matter what. I tried Media Encoder. I tried online converters. I tried Cobalt. They have a remixing tool that's supposed to fix broken videos. But nothing was working, so I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to re-record it and hope it works. And thankfully that worked. That was good enough.
Yeah. Well, say whoever made this part, say thanks to Atana because he's safe.
But like this was just such a clean transition. I had to.
It was so good.
Like I loved that. And also like I couldn't have a judging thing in between because they already ended with us, and it would feel awkward to do the
hard thing.
Yeah.
I noticed that it was the hard when there was people who did a good job like animating our reaction. You had to like feather in their reactions either in or after or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what was another example? There was someone early on who I had to do that with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find their parts. Oh. Oh, it was this guy, yeah. This guy, where he was really shy. No, this was difficult. But that's also another issue of, like, not fully planning out how everything's going to go before hosting it. And I kind of had to stitch everything together afterwards. I think this, I mean, disregarding rock, paper, scissors, because that's not done yet, and that will be my immediate next focus. This is the most difficult collab I've ever had to compile.
Oh,
because
yeah.
There's I failed to pre-plan.
This reminds me of...
It's a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, exactly.
Ah,
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah.
This reminds me of what's called the home run collab back in the day when I was compiling that. So
that's
many
another
weird technical difficulties and challenges with making everything seamless.
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah. No, but that's another perfect example of how to add some transition between entries. Some fun, engaging transition, because that one left you engaged thinking, who's, like, are they going to get higher than the last person? Are they going to get a new record? Or what is this person's score? And there were a lot of times where even I was like, that's bullshit, I would have given them higher.
Which is great, because that means you're emotionally invested.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
True,
it was
true.
perfect.
Being emotionally
Whether it was
invested
intentional or not, it was great.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Happy accident, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the good guy entry, that bit. I think I did that 2 more times. You know, comedy comes in 3s, so it's like, why not? And there's another time that happened. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. Wait.
Oh, yeah, I remember this part.
This one was sick.
Yeah, this one was insane.
I
love that.
If we weren't watching on the TV, I would have been sold.
Really
they should have cut to that one freaking AVA of Alan Becker looking at his mom. You know that meme on Twitter? Everyone's just
yeah.
Oh, dude, that one.
Oh no, that one's so funny. I love that. God, I'm trying to find when we did this next. When I made Stone do it, rather.
Another good indicator too for me, because we've watched it 1.5 times now, is when it was done. I didn't realize it was done so quick. Like I sat down watching, knowing it was going to be a watch, right? But then when it finished, I was like, oh, it's done. Like I wasn't thinking about the elapsed time. There was never a moment where I was like, okay, when is this, like, checking the timeline? You know?
Yeah, that's always such a bad sign.
Yeah, that never happened. Granted, I was already locked in, but still, it ended before I expected it to end.
Yeah. It's also fair to mention that your environment and attitude with watching it was far different from what most people would do. Where you sat in your living room, you were watching with your family, which is, by the way, crazy to me that anyone would do that.
Yeah, nobody does that.
Yeah, I'm probably the only one that will be doing that, but that's okay. I acknowledge that.
I have done that before. I think with Stuntman 3 or 2, whichever one of those. I had my sister, who's not really into animation, sit down to watch it so I can get her reaction, and she told me, like, yeah, we'll probably like pause halfway through so I can, like, take a break. And then we watched it in one go, and she didn't even notice.
Yeah,
so like that is always a great sign. That's a perfect example that's something to really learn from if you're trying to show people to get the reactions. If they're not giving you the reaction you want, then change it.
Yeah,
but also source from more than one person.
Was it at my house? Like every probably 3 months or so, all my roommates go on the big screen and we just watch like a bunch of Dojo collabs.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. That's so fun.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. It's just really fun. But like, yeah, we only do it like rarely.
Okay, I gotta check my notes. Oh yeah, here's a fun one. Do you, chat, know who the voice is? I'm gonna play the intro and I want you to tell me.
Welcome, one and all, to
who the hell is that?
I
The
know.
loser.
Over 60 animators will compete to show
Sounds like some
you
kind of
their
random New
greatest
Zealander that
talent.
just
Please
hired on the
welcome our
street.
judges from the Dojocast.
Yeah, I found him from the street.
Stone.
I don't know. I get so many ideas.
Okay, we'll talk about the
I
full
don't
intro
know.
in a bit.
Man.
We'll talk about the full intro in a bit. But yeah, I got Endo to be the announcer, and my God, his voice is perfect for it.
He nailed
Like,
it, dude.
His inflection. There's like some moments where like the accent is a little off. One of my favorites was God, I gotta pull up the FL file 1 second. But he would every once in a while he'd do multiple takes of someone's name because he wouldn't quite know how to say them.
I'm still so surprised he said every single person's name.
I know,
That's
like I
crazy.
gave him a long list. I'm like, can you just try and say
Jeez, look at all
every
that.
one of these?
Oh my god.
Oh, this isn't even the full file. I gotta get the full file. God, post prod
Endo.
audio.
Yeah, I'm with them on that. There's one name, dude. One name. I'm so sad.
Oh, who?
Jerome's, dude. I was
Jerome.
getting
Yeah.
ready, man.
Oh, no, I know,
Oh my
I know. Okay,
God.
I gotta explain myself here because that is totally valid. Everyone is 100% allowed to be angry at that one.
He had a level
Um,
99 name, dude.
Is he in
Come
this
on.
chat right now? He's just watching.
I know. I wish I could. He did read this. I'll show you the full name right now.
Oh my god. Yes.
I will give it to you,
You
and then
just
I will
spotted it.
explain.
Yes.
I'll explain why I couldn't use it. Let's see. Where's his? What? Where is it?
Jerome.
Oh, don't tell me that's
Jerome.
it. No, that's not it. Okay,
Jerome.
one second.
Jerome.
Jerome. Okay, wait. I have an audio file. I have an Audacity file that I can search through. Because
Jerome.
organizing just these
Galactic
files was crazy.
Annihilator.
Hold on. But yeah, the reason I wasn't able to use the whole thing was because in his entry, like I had to space out people's entries in order to fit his introduction line in there and make it feel natural.
Yeah.
The only one that I really couldn't do that with was Neon's, because hers just starts instantly with her talking, and there's like one little break where she's not talking. I was like, all right, that's where it's gonna have to go. But I also couldn't have her pause because everything was moving in the beginning. God, I don't know how navigating.
Maybe you
this
could have
file
just
is
started with like the empty stage.
miserable. I couldn't because everything in her part. Let me show you her part. Neon. Yeah, her part starts like this with the camera movement and people setting a glass down. So I couldn't have it start with an empty stage because then that would break the regular formula.
Please turn down your volume. This is your volume.
And then there's that.
What about
segment there.
Jerome's
That's
part?
where I had to have it. Jerome's
Same
part was kind of the same deal. Well, let's see.
You
Jerome,
would take the
I
length
fell.
of the part.
All right, so it does start with an empty stage, but I didn't want people to just be staring at an empty stage for so long just so that he could read out their name.
Oh no, dude! Dude, you should have kept it in. You
Bit
should've
is
kept
so
it.
funny, dude. You
Just
should
the
have done.
name is the bit.
Say the name and then cut back to
I
us and we vote.
know.
Just the name and then we
I
half
don't
of us
know.
vote and then it goes back to his.
But I also kind of didn't want his name because people would listen to it, they'd laugh, and then they wouldn't pay attention to their animation. Was my fear. Whether that would actually happen or not, I'm not sure. But you know, he still put in the time to make his entry, so I wanted people to appreciate his entry for his entry and not his name. 'Tis my reasoning.
I'm sorry, but Jerome, like you will always be known for your name. I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
it's
no,
just how
for
it
sure.
is.
So
For as
big.
long as it is that. Let's see. I think it's the first takes here.
Jerome, the galactic annihilator of 43 galaxies and 3 moons.
It's so long.
Dude! Yeah!
Oh my god. Like this is
Oh.
an 8 to 9 second name readout. And that is a long time, but you guys have it here.
Jerome, the
Dude.
galactic annihilator of 43 galaxies and 3 moons.
My favorite part is not 3
Jerome
moons,
the-
it's 3 moon.
Yeah. Oh, he did another take. Wait, he did another take.
Jerome
my God,
the
oh my God.
Galactic Annihilator of 43 galaxies and 3 moons.
He got it wrong, dude. It's moon. Three.
I know,
You can't mess
I
it
know.
up, dude.
And then another fun one. I had to keep asking him for revisions. As if he'd missed something or I wanted something delivered differently.
Hubba
Oh my! I love. He first tried Hubba Lubba Bobo, which is one of my favorite usernames ever because it's so fun to say.
Lubba Bobo.
Like that's just fun. That's fun.
Adams.
Hanif.
Hanif Adams. Tenor 360.
Oh, that's me.
I know him.
H. Hulk.
I
Hulk.
think when he got to my part, he was like confused.
Oh yeah. So that was one of the things that I had him redo because when I had him read out the list, I didn't know how yours would integrate. Like I hadn't started actually compiling yet. I was like, here's what I know I want. I want there to be an intro. I want him to read out everything. I want him to do an outro. And then I sent it to him. I sent him temp vocals where I did an example, and then he did that. So let's
Hidden
see.
name.
I think,
Holy
that was a good revision.
junkie.
let's
Yeah.
see.
Hyun.
Dude, I love Endo's voice.
Hyun.
Yeah, he did yours a couple times, and then I told him like, okay, I'm actually going to implement it like this, where it's like a surprise to the announcer that he's getting on stage, and then I had him do.
That was a good touch.
This one.
That was a good extra.
Hyun. Hyun.
He sent me so many takes of this.
Hyun.
Hang on.
Hyun. Hyun. Hyun.
I'm right here, bro.
Hyun.
Hyun.
Here, bro.
Right here.
It's a minute of that.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
I appreciate him
Goodness.
saying
Yeah,
my name that many
huge.
times.
Yeah.
That's
And then there was Loonsarn's Thom's part, and he could not figure out how to say Thom. And I love it. Like listen to this. Listen to this.
Lunsar and Stom.
And that was the take that I used because I showed Thom that, and he loved it. So I'm like, okay, that's the one that's getting in.
That's gotta be it.
But he
I
tried
like
to.
those. Wait. Play it again. Play it again.
Yeah, I'll play the first one.
Lunsar and Stom.
Strom.
I was
he
just
says
gonna
it.
call him Stom.
Dumb.
Oh wait, he says something else in here. Wait, quiet.
How the hell do you say that?
How the hell do you say that?
Lunsar and Stom. And S. Thumb. And S. Thumb.
Strom.
Stom? Are you kidding me, dude? That's
Lina Kuz.
And then he did
And last but not least, your mom.
all right, buddy.
All right, buddy. All right, pal.
yeah.
Just sneak that one in there.
No, but big shout out to Endo. He was such a good sport about it. He was so happy to do it.
so
I am
cool.
forever in his debt now.
I wonder how long it took him to do all that. It probably took him
That's
at
a lot.
least a couple of hours.
I mean, he sent me the raw recordings. I don't think they were too long. Maybe like 30 minutes total for all of them. Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh man, no, but
I miss
No,
him.
Endo killed
I'm
it.
I'm just happy to hear his voice in like
I know.
all of it. Dude, his
Referrally
voice is in
hear
so many dojo projects now. It's kind of crazy.
yeah. Well, so that was when I was originally writing the script. I was trying to think like who are the most recognizable voices, and the three that came to mind that weren't us, because I feel like obviously it would be us, but it wouldn't make sense because we're the judges. I was like, it has to be someone else, but they have to be recognizable. So my three choices were G-Town, because he's very public about his voice. Pluto, his voice is very well known now. And Endo. And I feel like Endo just felt like such a natural choice. I think I went to Pluto first because I talked to Pluto more frequently than Endo, but Pluto was too busy. It's totally fair. And then Endo said yes, and I was like, fuck yeah. It's awesome.
So good, so
Yeah,
good.
turned out good.
100%.
Thank you, Endo.
But I hope that was a pleasant surprise for you all, hearing the Endo say your name. And if depending on how this one does, if it does well, I would like to make this a yearly thing. If it feels accurate, well, I'll keep doing them as long as I keep doing well.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, for sure.
And
I
I'd
think I
love
would
to
love
continue have Endo say your names. I think it'd be fun. Pardon me. I also have in here. Yeah, let's take a look at the intro. The intro was different.
So
I wanted
good.
to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to mimic the energy of the America's Got Talent intros, and there's this like, they show you a bunch of clips of all of the entries and like a very flashy 3D rendered scenario. I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I don't have time for that. But this was one of the things that I had Hyun help me with. So Hyun did this first shot of us going into the dojo.
Welcome.
And this whole sequence.
To Dojos.
I mean, you storyboarded it out, so I just copied
I
the
did.
storyboard.
Yeah. I did do the storyboard for it. But no, it looks great. Because I mean, I'm sure you had the high quality version of the dojo, which I didn't have.
I had the dojo split up into a bunch of layers, so I was able to do a little bit of parallax.
Welcome.
And then up.
To Dojos.
I mean, that's
And
like
that-
1-to-1 the animatic. Yeah.
And then that background is just like stock footage that I found like years ago.
It worked perfectly. I thought you
No,
literally
it
ripped it from the
works.
show without even seeing the show. I thought it was ripped from the show.
Oh no.
It's just
I
random
mean-
stock footage.
So
No, I mean,
perfect.
A, it works. It sells the energy. That's the most important thing. With the intro, you want to tell everyone what it's about, what they can expect. And I feel like this intro, it's under 1 minute long, which is so important in an intro. You want to keep things as short and snappy as possible. Get right to the meat of the video, so people stay. Like they see what it's. The intro tells them what it is. The first 2 minutes give them a taste of what it is, and that first 2 minutes is going to be what convinces the viewer to watch the rest of the video. So that's my own philosophy. There's no rule book for that. But if you can keep their interest in the first 2 minutes, you've got them. And then it's just up to you to make sure that the rest of it is just as interesting, that it doesn't stay the same and get boring. Crafting this collab was so difficult. And here's a fun fact. I haven't watched this collab all the way through without pausing once. Even now, I haven't. Because the deadline on this was so tight.
That you were like, done, print. I'm going to
So,
bed.
like, the biggest reason why I was so anxious and why people would or would not like it was because I didn't know if it was fully watchable without taking a break. And then, Stone, you told me that you watched it twice, and I was like, oh, thank God. Because I haven't even watched it once.
Yep.
And I made
it
the
definitely
damn
is.
thing.
It definitely is. And I was aware of your hurdles too, so I was looking out for like, okay, am I feeling bored? Are the judgment things going to be too repetitive? Like I already knew that going into it, and none of it came up. When I was organically just enjoying it and watching it, I actually forgot about my notes of like paying attention to those things because you kept it fresh. Those being careful with making sure that especially the judging portions were unique.
Yeah.
And the transitions, I never once felt like, okay, here comes the part where we hit the buttons again, which was a big concern, obviously.
Because I didn't tell you guys this, but I wanted to suggest, like, instead of 3 button hitting animations each, we'd do like 10.
Oh
Just
my
to
god,
keep it
dude.
Yeah, that would have been a lot more work. Could have helped, and we might, there's still some things that I would have done differently. Which if this one ends up being really successful, and we want to do another one next year, then I'm absolutely going to implement some of those changes. Like I don't intend on reusing assets if we do it again. I always want to try and make sure it's original. So I mean, like new background, new environment, new judging. Maybe the formula might be slightly different, but it'd be mostly the same. So that way it's a proper sequel. But that's a conversation for later down the road if this ends up being really big.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the rest of this intro. No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I like collabs like this because can tell people had fun making it, and
Yeah.
they're all really
Oh, yeah.
different to use. Yeah, it was really
100%.
fun to watch.
That's always the most important thing for me. Of course, there's some standard of quality in my Simon Cowell ass, but I mostly am looking for if it's fun. Like if I have fun watching it, I could tell you had fun making it. That is the most important thing in making a part for any collab, or even just making anything. If we could tell you had fun with it, we want to watch it.
Yeah.
So.
Over
Let's take a look
60
at
animators.
the rest
will
of
com-
this. Skip
I like
that bit.
this. I like the little snippets of parts that you
Yes.
introduced. In the
Oh,
beginning.
yeah.
That was
Oh,
actually
plant!
Animators
very, very well done.
to show you
Oh, yeah.
their
Well,
See
I,
a little
the
Alan
reason,
Becker, you know the little
Oh,
hook
yeah,
with the
no.
Alan Becker.
I am so happy that Robbie did this because
Yeah.
the views, man. It's gonna
Yeah.
help me.
Yeah, the Leonardo
Um,
DiCaprio meme pointing at the screen, 100%.
But
Oh!
but really, the reason, like, this is very intentional. How this is all laid out, how it's paced. It's giving you a good taste into what's about to come. It's playing into the intro, into the whole purpose of the intro is to tell you what you're about to watch. And this is just a very quick, snappy sneak peek into what you're about to watch. And I mean, when people see Alan Becker, they watch, so that was helpful. But also,
Yeah.
like, you know, this person's about to sing. That's something that you can expect. Like you hear and read the title, Dojo's Got Talent. Some people might be curious as to what that means. But then once you see this intro and you see what people are going to be doing, you're seeing like Arzon is very clearly presenting something. This person's doing something on a stage. They're making another performance. This person's about to sing. And this is just great animation. So
Yeah.
to me, it has all the formula of what might interest anyone to continue watching. And then again, through the next 2 minutes, that is the most important thing.
Very nice.
But I had fun with this. A little bit of trouble. I didn't want to make custom animations because I didn't have the time to do that.
Yeah.
True, we were going to make custom animations for this part, right?
No, that was never intended. It was just for
but
the judging graphics.
I always thought we were going to.
Oh, no.
I think if we do it again in the future, we will, because I'll
could,
have more of
yeah.
an idea of the timeline and what we can
How it
expect.
plays in.
Yeah. But for the time I had, I think this is still really fun.
It was
It's
perfect.
got the fun, like, paper texture. I don't know if people noticed that, and then the paint splotches.
Yep.
I was struggling. I think I was streaming while I was putting this together, and I was struggling trying to figure out how to make it look good. And then I added the paint splotches, and I was like, "Oh, that's the style. That's what we're
it.
going
Yeah,
for."
that was it.
Yeah.
But I also spent a lot of time trying to find good audio clips. I'm not very happy with mine, but I'm happy with everyone else's. I'll let it play out.
Yours is so YouTuber. So, like, the YouTuber intro voice thing, you know?
Sorry, I just made the audio really loud on my end for a second. That was scary.
Are you okay?
Alright.
Welcome out, judges,
I'm okay.
from the Dojocast, Stone.
I don't know. I get so many ideas from plants, dude. I love plants.
Atena 360.
Hi, everyone. This is Atena 360.
What is this from?
Here.
And
I'll show you in a minute.
Yun.
Yo, Ooga Booga Spooky.
And backstage assistance
favorite quote
from
of my whole life
Lutzar.
Let's go raiding.
Hey, rest in
Sam.
peace, buddy. Hey,
Yo, shout out.
hey, we'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
rest in peace.
Gone too soon.
We'll see his ghost.
Everyone say
his
rest in
ghostly
peace,
being.
Lutzar. R.I.P. in
Um,
the chat.
But the story behind these is this first one where you're talking about plants.
Yeah.
Someone in your server, Stone,
Yeah.
they made a clip from that episode where we're talking about writing. I
yeah,
think it was
yeah.
towards the end, but they made the clip, like a quick edit of that because I thought it was so funny. And I went to your server because I was struggling to find an audio clip of you saying something funny. And I was like, guys, you gotta help me. Is there anything that I can use for this? And then I'm so sorry, I forget your name, but whoever made the video told me about this, and then I watched it, and I was like, that's perfect. That's
Oh my
exactly
God.
what I'm looking for. So shout out to you. Apologies if I don't remember who it was, but that saved my ass. I was not happy with mine. I had some options, but I wasn't happy with any of them. Mine is from the face reveal bit that I did in 2022.
Oh.
It was Mr.
What the
Lalal's. Hang on, let me find it. 360 face reveals.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a full playlist.
That's some deep
of them.
lore.
Oh yeah,
This
I
is-
think it's
this is getting to
unlisted
some
as
deep
well,
lore.
so it's not very findable.
Even deeper.
Here's this.
Everybody. Hi, everyone. This is Hatena 360. Here, this
That's
is
it.
my
That's the
real
autoclave.
face. My face reveal. I'm Mr. Lalal. This is
Yeah,
my
it's
channel.
unlisted as well. So like you're not finding this unless you know what it is. Yeah.
That's
But that's where I wish I found something better. I just couldn't. And then yours is just Oogaboo.
Beyond.
Perfect.
Yo, Oogaboo is spooky.
And backstage is
And then Loonstar's. I don't know if you guys even know this. I made an animation, I think a couple years ago now. Hatena 360. About a clip that Loonstar and our other friend Blue made when we were playing on my old Minecraft server. And I'll just go ahead and play this.
Bro, Minecraft songs were a banger.
damn.
because
what
like,
the
how are
heck?
they so
This is some
banging?
production.
Wait a
I'm pretty,
minute.
my favorite.
Because we updated the server to 1.20, all the structures that we originally found are now like
That blue.
refilled.
Yeah, it's Blue. What?
Yeah, I looked back at this old structure that I already found in his mine. There's new stuff in it. I just found more diamonds.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, Pity.
What the fuck did you just say?
Oh man.
It's like, that is just such a pure Loonstar moment. Like, you're not capturing that anywhere else. But he said that, and it elicited such a reaction from me, and it was perfect.
Found in his mine. There's new stuff in it.
He was so young.
More diamonds.
Yippity doo-dah! My god, it's so fun. But that's where that comes from. It's just one of my favorite things he's ever said.
Valid.
Yeah.
So then the biggest part of production that I hate, but I had to do, is sound work. I hate doing extra sound work, but it's so necessary because if you don't have good audio, it just kind of sucks
apart.
and it makes you not want to watch it. But also, like, if you had seen in the blog, I had encouraged sounds, but they weren't required. While that did encourage more people to do sounds on their parts, unfortunately, some of them just weren't good. As much as it's an asshole thing to say, they're animators first and probably not really good with sound design. So like, I don't expect them to be. But like, some of them are weird with like shifting audio channels. So you'd hear sound effects only in your right ear, and then some only in your left ear, and sometimes in both, and sometimes a little in the. So the mixing in some of them was awful. So there were a lot. I could show you the full list of entries that needed
Of
extra
redos?
sound work, including like
Oh, yeah.
intro and judging.
I only did 2 as well. I can't believe you took so many
Oh,
of them
yeah.
and finished on time. That's
Well, I was so anxious about this. Yeah, you did 2, Pepper did 3, and Jin did 2 as well.
yeah.
The judging sounds took me 3 days to do.
Oh my god.
And that was including the judging sounds for all the buzzers and our cloth movements, whatnot. And there's several of them, and I have them organized to be like R1, R2, R3, G1, G2, G3 up here, so I have to match those up. But I did those after I compiled the visuals, then I had to like go back and find them. But really, the pain in the ass was the audience chatter and reactions. That
Oh
was a
yeah, dude,
pain
that is
in the
huge
butt.
though.
Oh yeah, because when I initially compiled it and I tried watching it, it just kind of sucked. Because let me play it without any of the audience or music sounds, especially this guy's part.
T.
Or hang on, no, there's a better example I could take.
Because
This
if
one-
you
this
actually
one.
watch America's Got Talent, a lot of it is the audience reaction.
It is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No,
it
then
is.
that was fantastic reference. I just looked at some of their
Yeah.
clips and I was like, there's always audience ambience going on in the background. There's never a moment where it's completely silent. Like there are moments
Yeah.
where it's quiet because the audience doesn't know what to say, but like there's
Yeah.
always going to be people moving things. They might be like whispering to their friends. So there's this one audio track that is just that. So that this is playing throughout pretty much the whole thing. If I can.
Oh, just like ambience.
Yeah, like listen to that. So that is
Oh,
playing
dude.
throughout pretty much
Yeah,
all
I
the.
love
There's I think there's like 2 or 3 moments where there's nothing happening, and that's like after something awkward happens, like they
Yeah, awkward
fail
moments.
on their talent, and then there's no
Yeah.
audio. But that enhances the comedy of you being the only person to vote. Or that was the
Yeah.
intention
Yeah,
at
so
least.
Sorachu.
Sorachu.
Yeah, but like even listening to this without any audience chatter feels awkward. It feels like there should be some reaction to this. It was being filmed in front of an audience, like it's supposed to.
Yeah, so right there, I expect an audience like gasping or something.
Yeah, exactly. But there's nothing happening, which is fine. Like they weren't expected to. That was never mentioned. But it just felt like it always felt like something was missing. But now if I unmute these, which I added music and audience chatter and audience reactions,
Achoo.
it's suddenly much more lively.
Yeah, so much better.
It's so much better. It engages you more.
Yeah, it
More
does. It makes it
interesting.
way more real and more in the moment, and not just I'm
Yes.
watching one part of the timeline.
Yeah, I think that was such a crucially important thing, important part of compiling this collab is I needed the world to feel real. I didn't want it to feel like a collab. I wanted it to feel like these characters are actually performing in front of these judges, and there's an actual audience reacting to them. I didn't want it to feel like a
Yeah, we're watching
format.
an actual show.
Yeah. I didn't want it to feel like a format of something that was happening, and then something else would happen, and then something else would happen, and so on, because that would make it more and more boring. But I needed a world to feel believable. So.
Yeah, I'm so glad you did that, by the way, because like I was gonna mention, like if you're gonna add studio audience,
Oh yeah.
but I
Well,
I
you-
assume that you would.
Yeah, you had mentioned early on, like in the intro, how it felt empty because originally it didn't have any audience cheering or anything. It was just the music, Endo's announcer, and then our voice clips, and that was it. And then you said that you said I think you typed it in chat somewhere, and I read that and I was like, "Damn it, he's completely right." But then I also realized that needed to happen for the entire video.
Yeah, for everything else.
So just implementing those took me 3 days to do because it's 37 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long time, dude.
So
It's so
but then
timeline.
We got to I think it was on Thursday morning, 2 days before the video was supposed to premiere, and I couldn't pull an all-nighter because again I had to help someone move. I realized there's so many that need to be done. So I streamed for 6 hours, mostly working on
Like
sound
you do.
effects. Like
you do.
Nothing but sound effects. Thankfully, most of them were easy. There were a couple hard and some medium, but no, I mean, this is I'm not trying to call out people for bad sound work. You're an animator. Sound isn't always the thing that you're focusing on, and hey, that's okay. That's why I said it was recommended, not required, because I want people to animate without having to worry about sounds. Oops, that's the fun. Yeah, don't worry about that. Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, you guys do your sound effects. Learn how to. We should make more. We should make like a sound effects tutorial, maybe to teach our animators.
Yeah, I think that would definitely help members of the community.
That'd be like
but...
a net positive, probably for future.
Yeah,
it could be, but I also don't want to make it required to have sounds because that could make people not interested in participating. If they have to do their own sound work and they hate it like I do, then they're not going to do it. I only do it because it's going to make the experience in its entirety better, and it's something that I know how to do. I can do it. I know how to do it well enough. I'm no Pepper or Igor or Jin, but I'm competent in sound design.
right.
So I'll do it. But yeah, if you can learn sounds, please do. It makes my life so much easier. Sound effects took, I'd say, majority of production.
Just
miserable.
was it? Wait, isn't was it DaVinci? Is DaVinci still free?
Yeah, DaVinci is free. DaVinci is completely free. I've seen
And you can
people
do sounds on that, right?
Yeah, no, you can. I've also seen people do. So I do my sound work in Adobe Premiere personally. You can also do. I've seen Blue do it in FL Studio if you have access to that. There's also Adobe Audition. There's a ton of options for you. There's a bunch free as well. I know I just listed a bunch of paid options, but It's what I know.
Yeah, that's
and
why
you can also do it
I
in
always
Flash.
hesitate to make tutorials because they're all paid, expensive programs. Why?
Yeah, there are free options though. Some people can also do sound work in Adobe Animate or Flash products, but it's just not as
rough.
good.
Yeah,
it
it's
is very
rough.
rough.
It is
Yeah.
rough.
Is not built for sound design. They let you do it, but it's not great. So
No, it's very minimal.
Yeah.
yeah. I also wanted to share a fun little behind the scenes thing. I'm gonna share my screen just to make sure, because I also use this for Alan Becker work, and I don't want to break my NDA. But I use.
Hey man, hey, we're not gonna tell nobody.
Oh no, dude! What happened?
Surely not. Surely not.
Chat, you're not gonna tell, right?
No one here would say
Yeah, we
anything.
can see it. Yeah,
They don't even know Alan Becker stuff, anyways.
So
yeah, just show us.
this is what I use to organize a great to-do list and, more importantly, a production schedule. Earlier on in production, this was much more full. Let me see if I can pull a file that still has an earlier version. But pretty much what I would do, let me show all the ones that I've completed. I would make a to-do list for all of the general things that I need to do in the COLLAB.
Jesus.
Just sit down. It helps me visualize progress. And it is a lot. But I'm also breaking things down into smaller steps, so that way I could feel like once I mark something off, it's like, yes, I did something.
Yeah.
It's so simple, but it helps you feel productive way more efficiently than just knowing that you worked for a certain amount of hours.
Yeah,
Like
that
if
is
you have,
big.
Yeah, like if you have something here, like let's say audio, for example. Like, and all of these were unchecked. I finished judging effects, like boom, that's one down. I have all these to go. I add missing music, boom. I add music credits, boom. That's it. Like, it feels so small, but I promise you, like, that makes a world of difference. But it also helps you understand everything that needs to be done. Because in productions like this, there's so many different things to think about that you can't always remember it. You have to have it written down somewhere. And this is a more fun way to have it written down. So I can even mark that off because, hey, we're doing the Dojocast right now. There's still some marketing things. I have some scheduled Twitter posts. I got to figure out a Twitter thread if I even want to do that. There's some Dojo website stuff that I might want to do.
Gotta do your dailies.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, this is a fantastic tool, and you can set deadlines here. Let me see if I can find that earlier version of the.
Wait, what is this tool that you're using, anyways?
Gilded, not like Gilded
Gilded.
Guy, but you know, the Gilded, G-U-I-L-D-E-D. It's
Gilded.
essentially Discord made by Roblox. Well, it was made by someone else and they bought it. But it's like a different Discord with a lot of really great production tools. Like they have calendars, scheduling, forums that I think are way better than Discord's forum layout, lists, docs. They have a document thing, which is where I wrote down. We'll talk about this in a bit. This is getting a little ahead of ourselves, but I gotta find that old production schedule because I do want to show what that looks like, because it helps you. That's kind of what helped me come to the release date, was an early version of the production schedule. Is I would build out this big list of things that I needed to do, and then I would evaluate, like, okay, how long is it going to take for me to do ABC, and then after that, how long will it take for me to do yada yada yada, and like what needs to be prioritized for other people to be able to do things, yada yada. Docs.
So did you start using this when you started working for Alan?
I think it was around there, yeah. But I've also just found great use for it everywhere else, like in everything else that I do. It's just so much fun to use. It's, I don't know, it's great. Here's the old production schedule. So yeah, this was from the beginning of the month, and I had evaluated, like, okay, Ender's gonna give me this by this date. The backgrounds for the judges' tables would be done by this date. Also have the final rough edit, collect judges' votes. That was something that I didn't end up doing because I did that differently. Finish outro, yada yada yada, is when I was expecting you guys to finish your graphics, finish visual compilation, and things. You know, it's easy to move things around if something doesn't go according to plan, but this is like the day I found out when I would most likely be able to upload it, which was the 27th. And thankfully I ended up hitting that somehow.
Which is crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember when you messaged us, like what we had to do. You actually showed us this calendar too, which actually kind of helped. Because I was like, oh shoot, there's an actual deadline, so it kind of like made me subconsciously not procrastinate.
That's exactly why I did it.
Yeah, I was like,
I think that's something that's so important for if you're organizing anything, a collaboration, a small project, anything like that. Deadlines are not fun, but they are important. And so long as you don't make them seem like they're the end of the world, as long as there's something that you can give to them to or like to give them an expected, like when you're expecting it to be finished. I don't know. They're helpful. Deadlines are helpful for many reasons. They're not fun by any means, but I think they are necessary. But that's a great example. That's exactly why I shared it with you guys. So you guys know what
it
I'm
worked for me.
Yep. Oh, here's my scripts for the intro and outro. Here's all the list of names I had him read out.
Oh yeah, dude. Sheesh, dude.
Trailers,
If I was hosting this, it'd be a mess. It'd be absolute dumpster fire.
That's not my strong suit at all.
But that's
so much like the amount of organization that Hatena does for his projects now is actually insane.
I mean, it needs organization when it gets to a certain scale, and my collabs at this point have gotten so unmanageably large that I have to do this, or it just falls apart, or it takes way longer. So, but man. Thumbnails. I want to talk about thumbnails. I've grown such a love for thumbnails lately.
Dude, this is so good. I love this thumbnail.
Oh, I love it too. Chad, I want to know which one's your favorite. For these big releases, I like to do A/B/C testing on thumbnails, and if you're not familiar with what that means, YouTube has a system where it will test out different thumbnails, and it will it'll send out 2 to 3 thumbnails that you set to a lot of different people. Like one person might get thumbnail 1, another person might get thumbnail 2, another person might get, you get the idea. And then it takes the results based on several values, being like which one had the highest CTR, click-through rate, meaning that if you saw it on your whatever page you were on, if you clicked it based on the thumbnail, also based on watch time, if the thumbnail had anything to do with that, yada yada yada, a bunch of other nerdy YouTube shit. But the reason that you do it is because the one that would provide overall the best results, it would set that one permanently. So I had this one first. This one's second. This one's also really
You drew all these.
I like them.
I cheated with this one a bit. I took TJB's screenshot and a screenshot from Stone's part as well.
Oh, that's good.
In the first one, I also cheated a bit. I stole this one, which is Chilaquila's part. I stole Bambi's and I stole Sulfur's, but the rest of them I did.
Yeah, you actually.
I also stole your
you draw me. You draw me better than I draw myself at this point.
You got it down, dude.
I've been struggling to really nail your style, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then thumbnail 3, which personally is my favorite. Whether or not it will actually win, I don't know. But I don't know. I like it. The composition is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one was kind of easy. No, but I love the star that splits everything up. I just stole screenshots from everyone's parts and gave them a tint to assign them a color. That makes sense.
I see that. Yeah.
So. Oh, pardon me. But no, chat, which one do you like?
I personally like the first one because it has
I like the first one too.
So much dynamic characters overlapping each other and also overlapping the title.
Sorry, one sec. I'm setting up a poll in chat for them to do, but I'll go through them again.
This one just stands out.
Yeah, no, This one's very reminiscent to the Bing Bong Ball thumbnail. And that one I also did. I think I only did 2 thumbnails for that one, but the one similar to this one as well.
You know the old thumbnail rules, the YouTube thumbnail rules is like, what was it called? Big eyes, big mouth, big face.
Big eyes, big mouth,
Yeah.
big face. Point at it.
That is sometimes
And
true,
this-
but yeah, here's the thumbnail for Bing Bong Ball. But you can see the similarities there in composition.
Guys, when you're scrolling through YouTube, you guys just look at all the thumbnails and see how many big eyes, big mouth, and big faces you see. It's almost
all.
every single one
It's almost all, yeah.
100%.
because it just works.
Excitement. I mean, yeah, even in ours, my mouth is open. Maybe not big
It's like-
eyes, but
I think it was like actually studied. It's like a whole psychological study done on YouTube thumbnails, and you're just most likely inclined to click on something that has big eyes just looking at you.
yeah,
It's
I don't
like
know
the most
what it is.
attention grabbing thing.
I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate
I
it.
hate it. I hate that it works.
I try not to conform to whatever is whatever works the most, but like obviously there's some stuff that I'll use. Like I have Alan's stick figure, I have Gilded Guy, I have Hyun.
Yeah.
You're the 3 most recognizable figures in the collab. That's the idea of
Yeah.
having all 3 of you in the thumbnail.
It works.
Same thing over here. Hyun, the Second Coming, Gilded Guy, the 3 most clear figures, right there. So it's very intentional. And then in here, you got Hyun, and of course you have Alan Becker up there, and they're a little more obscured, so maybe that's why this one wouldn't work as well. Maybe it will. It might surprise me.
You gotta
Yeah,
dangle
that's-
the carrot, dude. You gotta
Yeah.
dangle the carrot.
I
Look,
mean-
look! Wow.
I aspire to get to the day where I don't have to rely on these tactics in order to get people to watch
Yeah.
them. I'd
100%.
I'd love to be able to release a collab, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, Hatena
We
released
have
a
to see it.
collab. We have to
Yep.
go watch it." Whether that sounds egotistical or not, I want
No, that's the
people to
only
see.
way that's the only way
Okay.
to get over it. That's the only way to get over that hump of like having to kind of play those
Yeah.
angles, you know?
Yeah, I want to use this to transition into the next topic, which is my conflict with titles.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do. I know what you mean.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before on the podcast, I believe. Also, sorry, we got a $5 donation from AxeJag Films. Also, most people are saying 3, but it's pretty close between 1 and 3. But AxeJag said $5 to edit me into the thumbnails late. I liked the first one from the stream because it's more look at me coded. Yeah. During my stream where I was working on the thumbnails, AxeJag was begging to be put into the thumbnails.
Please.
But I was
Let me
like,
go.
dude, the backgrounds are blue. It's not gonna work. His character's blue.
He's actually in there, but he's just blended
Yeah, he's
into the
just blue,
background.
Yeah, no, he's actually right. He's like right behind Kirby's as his character, right there.
Yeah,
you
you
just
can
don't
tell.
I can see it.
see him.
I can see.
I can see it.
Yeah, no.
Only real ones know.
But yeah, so if I head back to Gilded and I go back to packaging is something I've had to think about a lot more. This last, I'd say, year since we've started doing the Dojocast and I've started taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Packaging is so important, and that's the thumbnail and the title. Both of them play such a huge role in getting people to watch your shit. Apart from even the first 30 seconds to 2 minutes of your video, that's separate. That's step 2. Step 1 is convincing them to click on the video or to tap on the video, start watching.
Yeah.
That is such a huge challenge. You'll see, you might hear YouTubers talk about their CTR, and that's click-through rate, meaning that it's the percentage of people who see your thumbnail and decide to actually click on it.
Yeah.
And you might be surprised to find that most of the time it is under 10%. Most of the time, actually, even under 5%. Because there's so much competition. There's so many other great-looking thumbnails out there, which are on your recommended for a reason because they work. Which then makes the competition even more difficult because you're competing with essentially the best.
Things that work.
Yeah.
So I've had to learn how to do thumbnails, and I've been trying not to get too clickbaity on them. Sometimes I'll lean more clickbaity on the Dojocast because I want people to click on it and watch it. At the end of the day, that's really all that I want. It's not like it's not like an ego thing. I don't know. I have like my own mental battle with like feeling scummy about how I'm packaging the video.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to convince you to watch it because I want you to see what we have. And this is they've recently introduced ABC title testing. So you can now make 3 different titles, and YouTube tests those titles along with the thumbnails to see what gets the most clicks. And I actually saw someone on my COLLAB server point out, like, oh wow, it said it didn't even include the 60 plus animators. You changed it to 64. No, YouTube did that on its own because that's what it's trying to. It's trying to use that to test to see if it's going to make you click or not. And you'll see the first one I have Dojo's Got Talent featuring 64 animators. Dojo's Got Talent featuring 60, not even featuring, just 60 plus animators, seeing if the feature would have an impact and if rounding it up at the plus might have an impact. It's a lot of testing. It's a lot of testing your psychology as a viewer, seeing how you
Isn't
read
that
the thumbnail,
fun?
what grabs your interest. I know. I hate it, but I
hate
would
it too.
love to just title the collabs as what I called them without having
Yep.
to convince you to watch it. But
Yep.
while my more recent collabs have been getting hundreds of thousands of views, which is beyond me, and I'm super happy with it. I'm still not at a point where I can release a collab with just a creative name, a fun name, without trying to add any clickbaity things like 60 plus animators or 100 plus or whatever. But if you don't do that and you're too small and people don't care, you're not a household name in that space. Like the household animation names on YouTube are Jaden Animations, The Odd Ones Out, Alan Becker, Vivzy Pop, Glitch, and I'm nowhere near that level. So no matter what I do, if I just name my collab title the title itself
And
with
it's
nothing
collab,
else,
yeah.
like the only people who are going to care about it are the people who participated, and the other, and my, my hardcore fans, and those participants' friends who heard about it, and that's pretty much it. And if it gets featured on Hyun's Dojo, it's still facing a similar issue, but there is a larger audience to pull from it there. But if your video isn't, if the title and the thumbnail are not eye-catching and intriguing, and it doesn't tell them exactly what they're going to be in for if they watch the video, then most people, as sad enough as it is, just don't care. And at the end of the day, I want to use this platform to show off this community and what it can do. That has been a huge focus of mine since I started taking collabs really seriously, is making sure that it's not a spotlight for me, it's a spotlight for everyone else who's in this video. I try to spotlight everyone else way more. When I make an example part, I make it super standard so that way people know how they can break the rules creatively. And then they get more of the spotlight for being that creative. The reason that I package it semi-dishonestly or clickbaity is to convince more people to see what you have to show. And at the end of the day, that's all that I want. And until, one day where it might get to the point where I can release something without having to convince you to watch it, because you just see it's a Hatena 360 collab, and you know it's going to be good. I hope that's enough one day. But right now, it's not, unfortunately. So, but that's the goal, and I'm just trying to be fully transparent in why I'm doing this, because I feel a little scummy for it, and I'm trying to justify it.
I
Never felt good.
I struggle with that too. I mean, with the Dojo's channel, we've always just been featuring animations with the original names of the user's animation, right? And that used to be fine, but nowadays YouTube keeps switching up their algorithm to where it just rewards clickbaity, big eye-catching names. And I still have I still struggle really hard with do I actually change this person's animation name for the sake of getting more attention to that user, even if they didn't want it to be named that way, or even the thumbnail, because they'll provide a thumbnail and it's like super plain or it's just like just text, and I know it's just not going to do well. So I just
Yeah.
end up changing the thumbnail for them, just so it could like compete with the algorithm and just at least have some views
Yeah, so
compared to it
convince
just
more
being
people to watch it.
compared to just being pushed back. And
Yeah.
there are some times where people are like, "Oh, dude, you didn't use the thumbnail that I gave you. Could you change it back?" So like only during that time I change it back, but even so, it's like, oh man, I really want this video to do well for you.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's not because I don't want to change it because I want
Yeah.
to change it.
No, there's always good intention. I think it's really good that you're, I don't know, the mindset that you have towards it is great. And you know, the only holdback is the title, and I think that's totally fair. You don't want to have to clickbait someone's video without their permission. I mean, you could
Yeah,
change how they submit it to let them know that you can do that, but it's their creative decision as to how they want their experience to be packaged.
Yeah.
And you want to mess with that as little as possible, but like
true. Yeah.
at the same time, I just want more people to see it. So
Yeah.
I would change the title, I'd change the thumbnail, so more people could get to know these amazing animators. I don't care about myself in this community. I care about using this the insane opportunity that I have being on this podcast here with the two of you, which is still insane to me, by the way. I want to use it as a means to bring more people up. I don't care about myself, but if I grow as a brand, then I can use that with my collabs to show everyone else what more talent there is.
Right.
So, anyway, blah blah blah
Dojo's
blah
got
blah.
talent.
No, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
But I will say another defense for why I continue doing these weird thumbnails. I've even gone back to some of my old videos and renamed them, and it feels so scummy, but it works.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
just
thing.
have to do it sometimes. Yeah, you just gotta
Yeah.
do it.
The reason I do it is because if it didn't work, you wouldn't see me do it. The way that I put that I form these thumbnails and titles is because it does work. I changed the Stuntman 3 title to include a format similar to 60 plus animators, and I checked back in a week, the views on it went up. That is sometimes all it takes. And
That's
as
insane.
it like, I'd love for it to just say it's Stuntman 3 and that's it. But people don't care. That doesn't give the average viewer a reason to care. Like Stuntman 3, what does that mean? I mean, the thumbnail is also messy as hell. It just has like 100 characters plastered on the screen, and it's a terrible thumbnail. Great art piece, but it's a bad thumbnail.
Yeah.
But changing that one thing in the title helped, and that's ultimately the reason I do it. I want people to see more of what you guys have.
Right.
I'm repeating myself, but I don't know. I hope people understand. Oh man, yeah, I want to touch on one last thing, which was why did I give myself such a tight deadline when I evaluated it on like September 7th and then gave myself 20 days to finish.
Yeah.
And that was
The hell's
because, honestly, I should have given myself a little more time. But now that Dojo's Got Talent is done, my next immediate focus is going to be put into finishing the Rock Paper Scissors collab, which I want to have finished. I want to have it finished by the end of the year. I want to release it in the holiday season because I started that collab over a year ago. The deadline wrapped up like last June or July, one of the two. I've been taking way too long on it. It is because of scope creep. I can talk about it later. But I didn't want this collab to go on for much longer because we're about to get into October. And it's October, November, December. There's only 3 more months left in the year. And there's still... That's fair. That's a fair reaction. It's crazy.
Jump scare, dude.
But I want, like, there's so much that needs to be done in RPS. Like, when that releases, that is going to be the most complex collab I have ever done. But I'm trying so hard to make it consistently engaging because it's going to be at least an hour long with heavily...
Oh my god.
The reason that it's that long is because there are going to be heavily animated cutscenes featuring original characters, that sort of. I'm trying to turn it into a story with a message to tell. That's where scope creep comes in. It started as just a basic collab, but that wasn't interesting to me, so I wanted it to make it more interesting, so I turned it into a story with dialogue and voice actors, and I even have everything storyboarded out, and now I have to actually animate all of that. And there's still, like, compiling the collab itself is already extremely complicated, but now I'm just animating it into a movie, so which is why it's been taking so long. I want to make it shit.
We're gonna get some Hollywood actors in the next.
Do something.
Who knows? Hey, maybe I can get Sean on the next one. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Chris Pratt in the next stick figure. Collab.
No, I think. Oh, that's kind of another thing to think about. Is getting popular people involved in your stuff. That does unfortunately play a big part in the success of any video, but in this case, a collab, which is why I had Alan's character, even though he didn't animate on it. Half of the comments on the Bing Bong Ball collab are "Where's Alan?"
Yep.
I'm not kidding about that. I'm not exaggerating at all. I'm sure it's half of the comments are asking where Alan Becker is because everything else is stick figure.
Alan when?
So, I'm thankful that Robbie animated Alan's characters because, people might not read the name and they might think it's Alan and they get excited about it.
Robbie.
But like
Robbie.
You kind of need popular people to participate in your stuff. The Living Tombstone did a collaboration recently for an old meme remix, but everyone's been talking about it because it was an animated collaboration featuring a lot of well-known animators. Let me find it. Living Tombstone. 200,000 views. Yeah, it's not super.
Oh, it's this
also
dude.
Released one day ago.
It's the dog.
Yeah.
The dog.
But it is a proper collaboration. You see, even their names are credited.
Wait, this is kind of like Meme Dream if you really think about it.
Stop!
Stop!
Yo, you've been shitting. You've been shitting on memes, and now there's another Meme Dream happening right now.
Yeah, take all the Meme Stream hype and bring it here. I don't want it.
I don't want it
Footnote.
anymore.
I love this.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Hell
so
yeah.
cool.
Doodly. But yeah, no, like this is like a formula for, like, if he added featuring some of these animators, which I don't think he needs to because he's such a big channel already. But like, if I released this, I'd be putting in the title like featuring Meme Koodles, Crispy Boat, Ginger Pale, and more.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that to my collabs, but that would be a play. That would be one way to do it.
Damn, this looks so high quality. What the heck?
Oh yeah, no,
What the hell?
it's. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I've seen a lot of clips on Twitter, but yeah. And that kind of brings me to my last topic. I don't know. I didn't even have this as a topic. What was I going to talk about? Shit. Because I had to do it. Oh yeah, people don't read credits. People don't care who worked on what. And unfortunately, that plays a big part in. Okay, to reword it, that has become a reason for a big change that I've taken in posting and compiling my collabs. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I don't do credits anymore. I don't do proper credits, like where the collab ends and then like a theatrical release, it'll have scrolling credits with names on who did what.
Care.
Unfortunately, no one cares. That's exactly why you don't see that anymore in Alan Becker's videos, is because people just don't care about who worked on the video. And I hate to say that, but it's just true. When a movie is over, do you sit there and read out every single name? No one does that.
Yes, I do.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
I'll have you know, okay? Imitator collab. I sat through the entire thing. Okay.
I pause it line by
The
line.
one that's 2/3 credits.
I read all the credits. Okay. I sat there. Got a big lunch. Just read the credits. All right.
Yep.
I'm proud of that.
I mean, TCAB executed it perfectly. Fair, but I challenge you to tell me off the top of your head what the credits actually said, because you probably don't remember. And if you do, hey, good on you. That's great. Most people don't care. The one thing that here I can pull that up. The one thing that Shab did really well for that is he made the credits look really interesting, and that's the way to do it if you do include
The only
credits.
way to do it. Yeah. Premium credits. Premium credits.
I mean, what do you see movies do when they cut to credits?
Same thing.
They have a very flashy style, something different from everything else that you've seen to keep your interest, along with a song as well.
Okay, I don't want to say it, but like, if you guys watch K-pop Demon Hunters, dude, their credits were pretty cool because it was like a different style of animation, and I was just watching that.
So this one's fun because it shows you all the characters just running and tells you in a fun new font.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so cool. I love that.
Like, this is fun. This is fun.
Yeah, it's good.
And then even after that, because that does go on for quite a while, so it will get really boring. I guarantee you it got boring for most people, and they skipped through it. Even shows you some behind the scenes off to the left there. But then it transitions to this part, some fun graphics, something different.
Dude.
Yeah, and the music for this was custom made as well. I won't play it just to be safe, but...
Dang.
And then it zooms out. Oh, it's a butterfly. Oh, it loops in with the theme. This is a good way to do credits.
Yeah, there's so much care into the credits. So like, you have to read it and appreciate it.
It gives it character, and it gives you a reason to watch the credits. Albeit most people probably clicked off by this point. And I will show you exactly what I've done to combat that. And the reason why Big Ol' Synced Joint has so many views is because its watch through percentage is at least 80%, which is incredibly high. And that's because aside from, the animations being really good, the environment constantly changes, so it keeps your interest. But take a look at how it ends. It ends on a really good high note, encouraging people to watch till the end. And then there's the title card. And it ends.
Big old.
No credits.
Big old. Yeah.
That's the way
No
to do
credits
it.
at all. And that really did help the video's performance. And if you want like the full credits, you go to the description at this point. Like, I feel it. This is a really powerful way. No, go ahead.
That's also an algorithm thing that we're forced to do because if the audience doesn't watch a certain percentage of your video, then it pushes it back into the algorithm as well.
Yep.
So
it'll bury it.
Yeah, the pleasing the algorithm is not fun, but if you want people to see the thing, you kind of have to at this point.
Yeah, like you have to adapt through what the algorithm does. It's kind of sad to say, but it's just how it is, man.
I think we should propose a new method, and I think this is going to catch on. What we'll do is we'll have a Dropbox link where you can drop your address, and then we print out and physically mail handwritten out the credits. That's the play. Then you'll receive it physically in the mail, and you'll have 100,000 requests. I want to see, for those people who want to read it line by line, they can have it directly mailed globally to them physically. Just get a receipt. Yes. Oh yes, I remember this 3 months ago watching this on YouTube. Thank you. Finally, I feel complete. That'll get done.
Right, even with this Dojocast, dude, we should just cut it. We shouldn't say bye. Like, we should just cut it.
Well, no,
Yeah,
honestly,
dude.
that is a legit thing. If people think that the video is about to end, they'll stop watching. They'll find something else to watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it sounds like a joke, but unironically, if you go, "All right, guys, thanks for watching," people click off. They're gone.
Yep.
I might have just convinced people to leave right
Wait,
there.
stop! They don't leave. They don't leave.
No, wait, stop! No.
It's not over, guys.
The trick is to scream high five repeatedly,
High
randomly,
five, high five.
with no pre-planning at all. And
No.
then just end.
But you know a great thing that we've done to not super well, but we've kind of counteracted that. In some episodes, we'll have an animated ending. And those end up becoming very heavily watched because people want to see the context for it. But if you start to make it sound like the video's about to end, they're gonna click off. So,
Truly.
unironically, it might be
I'm
good to,
sweating. I'm getting
I'm
pale.
feeling it, I'm feeling it right now, dude. I feel it.
Oh, it's like slowly sliding off a hill.
Well, chat,
It's
I
like
have... Oh, go ahead.
wait. You know what this reminds me?
Oh, no.
You know in college when the teacher, it's like getting at the end of the class and the teacher's like doesn't want to wrap it up, and then the students like start to leave class,
Just start packing
and
up
then the
the
teacher's
backpack
like,
and stuff.
"Hey, wait,
I didn't
it's
hear,
not over."
I didn't hear the bell.
Oh god, I get that kind of stress. Dude.
Put your binder, take your binder back out of your backpack. We haven't got to the credits yet.
All right, I've opened up a question bubble for you all here live in chat today. If you want to ask any questions, let's see, how are you guys going to survive?
I know most of these plants. We're gonna be fine.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you're one with the plants, right?
I can garden anywhere on this earth. I read
That's good.
so many soil books. We're fine.
Next episode, we're going to be plants.
We're gonna be plants, dude. I love plants.
To survive with the plants, we must become one with the plants.
One with plant, dude. I could be plant.
We got another donation.
Yeah.
Oh, we did? Read it. I can't see it.
Axe Jack Films. Wait, is this old? No, it's new. With $5 says this will become lore for my OC when he smites the entire dojo, like
There you go.
Miyamoto Musashi. Unless $5 more will work. Lamau, good night.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, good night.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank. Yeah, thanks.
Is there a reason why Hatena consistently pressed the denied button almost every entry? Because while it isn't accurate... Okay, so the votes were not accurate to the review stream, obviously, because if we all voted denied, then it wouldn't have been in the collab.
Yeah.
The perception and character of the avatar Hatena 360, the one that you're looking at right now, not the one behind the microphone and behind the stream, is very critical, especially during review
Simon
streams.
Cowell,
I am aware. I am super hypercritical of people's entries and animations. I'm very Simon Cowell. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to lean into that to make a more believable character, something more consistent that you can kind of expect when you watch any of the whatever's got talents, which Simon Cowell's in most of them. You can expect him to be a bit of an asshole because that's his character. Yeah. That's how he's portrayed himself, and I'm sure he's fully aware of that. Him and his face full of plastic.
Yeah. Got him. Get him.
Just saying, you know, he looks. Have you seen him? He's so creepy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man, dude. He's like
maybe I should do that.
Yeah, yeah, you should.
God, I need to find the picture because it's like a before and after of how he used to look and how he looks now, and it's night and day.
Dude, there was something he was on where he had to do like a clapping thing down a hallway. I've never seen someone look more like an alien that was briefly described what a human would do, and then put behind a camera to do it. He looked like he wasn't a human person. His actions were not real.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's like those are two different guys.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Hollywood, man. Hollywood.
But like,
you know?
my God, like what happened anyway?
They're not even related. Those two people aren't even brothers. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be one guy. They're not even related.
Prim Peak asks, why was my part in the post credits?
Because it made the most sense and it was really funny.
It finally happened.
Funny.
Unfortunately, it does mean that most people probably won't see your entry. Which I apologize for that, but I encourage everyone to continue talking about it so that they do watch till the end. But no, your part worked so perfectly for the post credit scene.
So
and I'll
good.
do that. I'll do it every now and then in collabs, like I did in Stuntman 3, and I think the other Stuntmans. I think I did in every Stuntman collab. But there will always be a collab part that just makes me giggle so much, but it doesn't fit in the rest of the collab. And
Yeah.
the reason yours wouldn't fit is because you had a golden buzzer when the three of us only have one each. So, and I didn't want Hyun's golden buzzer animation to go to waste, so I had to be a post-credits thing to be like, okay, this is clearly just a joke entry.
Yeah.
So, in the world and the story I was trying to create, it wouldn't make sense. But I still wanted to include it. Go ahead.
One thing I wanted to point out too was Hudson, my kiddo, asked me, "What was your favorite talent?" And I actually had a hard time answering it because there was a difference between my favorite talents, I guess, and my favorite animations. Because some of my favorite parts either failed completely at their actual talent, or their talent was like 7 different random things, and there wasn't like a talent. It was like a myriad of things that they did. So that was one thing that we brought up, was like there was 3 categories: favorite talent, favorite animation, and favorite overall. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say for them, my wife's favorite was Bambi's, which is the screaming one, like the volume one, and then Hudson's was Lamonio's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So with all 3 of
Lamonio's.
us.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, that one's Bambi's. That's my wife's favorite. It's so awesome traditional animation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is so clean.
Did this get one of the golden buzzers, or did we regularly vote on it? Because this
I'm
is
pretty
one of
sure
the
it did.
actual golden buzzer entries.
I think it did.
Well, because that got no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this got a real golden buzzer entry in the review streams, which means they got at real prizes. But the golden buzzers in here function very differently. They are based on what appeals to the judges the most and how they would probably actually react. Again, it's making the world believable, because if you watched this, you see them fail at what they tried to do, and they got a golden buzzer.
Golden buzzer
they didn't actually do what they wanted.
The lore accurate buzzers.
Yes,
lore accurate buzzers.
Yeah. There's the review buzzers, and then there's the actual buzzers, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an interesting point.
I love your spam fail on the one that you got killed in or murdered in.
Oh yeah, because I hate that part.
The one with the piano with the gloves.
Yeah, they killed me with the piano so they could revive me, but I'm like, you fucking killed me. Fuck you, dude. No, it's a great entry. I do love it. To be fair, like, I want to make it so clear, if any of us redded if we did a red on your entry, it doesn't mean we actually don't like your part. It's our characters not liking your part.
Yeah.
It's for the bit. For the bit.
Yes, for the bit.
It's for the entertainment.
Question.
From each one of you guys, what is your favorite collab you've hosted / participated? I've yapped a lot already, so I'll let you guys go first.
Hosted?
You go first, huh?
Hosted / participated. You could do what's your favorite hosted and what's your favorite participated is separate.
Oh man. For hosted, I have a few. I think Home Run was obviously very successful, and even though it was a pain in the ass to compile, I'm happy with the output. Another one is was it our latest Christmas? It was a Christmas collab. It was the Christmas obstacle course one.
Oh yeah,
that one
was good.
That one I think I had the most fun compiling. Well, actually, it wasn't fun. It was actually really painful as well.
You hate compiling collabs.
But I like the overarching storyline for the Christmas. Oh yeah, I forgot what year Christmas collab it was.
23.
Dojo Christmas course. The Christmas obstacle course collab. This one has a special place in my heart.
With all the different Santas.
Yeah,
because
that's so great.
The limitations of, because like when I was hosting this, I didn't really think much of it, and then way too many people joined, so I had to split it up. And then me and Soapy were like thinking, dude, what do we do? Like, there's no way we can make this normal, splitting it up. So like, Soapy just made this entire script just out of nowhere that there's like 5 Santas. And then I just narrated the whole thing, and it ended up becoming like super funny.
It was so funny. I love that concept.
So
That
random
when
and
Santa
so
died.
dumb.
Yeah, wait.
Operation was a success.
Also, for this one, I
was
did all the
defeated.
sound
But
effects for
wait,
this entire
Santa's
collab.
Oh my god, that's miserable.
Lanta from
Makes me
the
wanna throw
South
up. And the
Pole.
layering
His
nightmare.
brother's death, and now he wants to take over the dojo for revenge.
Yeah, it was just so
Conveniently,
dumb.
Lanta's base is exactly the same as Santa's. Okay? So another dojo
I think what sells it is it's so self-aware on how bullshit it is.
Yeah, it's so bullshit and so self-aware that it was just funny.
It's so good. This is a great. Yeah, no, it's great.
If you guys haven't watched that one, you should watch it.
Yeah, no, that is another great way to keep interest. It's just to see what happens next.
Yeah,
What was
story.
defeated. Finally,
Wait,
the
wait!
dojo
You
can be
should
at
go to the
peace.
Black Santa. I think it's at the very end. It's at the very end.
Is it? Is it?
Like it gets so weird at the end. Dude, this one.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, skip to. Okay, this is like the second to last Santa that we defeated.
Okay. So after the blue one was defeated, the final of all the final bosses of all the Santas emerged from the depths. Dark, edgy, and mysterious. His name is George, and he took over Santa's apartment. Okay? Now, George moved there to commit tax fraud by writing it off as a business expense, and it was actually for his own pleasure. Not to mention, he can avoid paying the property taxes and make a huge return on his investment. And so the brave citizens of the dojo gathered for one final assault because they could not stand for such tax evasion in this world.
Oh man,
God. How did it
so
end?
BS. It's crazy.
People really are
Literally
all
the same
against
thing.
Activision. The same thing.
And so the evil Santa Quintet was defeated, and peace was restored once again at the dojo. Until everyone
Oh no.
started to sing.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
comes in.
Oh god.
See, now that's a way to kill viewer retention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good ending right there.
No, it's a great ending. I love it. Oh man.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite collabs for sure.
Stone, what's your favorite? We've spent so long on Guns.
Oh, dude. I mean, I have a couple, a lot of which most people won't even know the names of by now. But like, Comeback Collab was really big for me because that's like
Oh,
what
yeah.
got me back into animation and kind of like
Yeah.
collected everyone again. Box Smash Collab was another really big one because that was like originally based off of one of like my come out animations 100 years ago, and that was a lot of fun for a lot of people. And I feel like a lot of people in that collab also really shined, like they really showed up for the first time. The first Dual Death Course, the first DDC, that was like one of my favorite ideas ever, and the fact that it like ended up looking like I saw it in my head in the end was nuts. And the other like honorable mentions I would say are the 20 Seconds to Die, where it was like you select the 20 seconds and you take out a stick figure. That was a lot of fun. And another kind of like a different way to do a collab. Instead of it playing through a timeline, you're just like selecting who you want to do what with, you know?
Yeah.
And the last one, which is like really hidden, I think now, is the Haunted Mansion collab.
Oh yeah.
I had a
dude.
Halloween
Oh,
event,
nice.
Haunted Mansion, where I made like a haunted house, and instead of it being a menu type thing where you would click things or click text, you actually had to click into rooms, and so people had to animate based around whatever room they went into and whatever the theme of that haunted, how that room was haunted was what the parts that would be in there would be. So you'd open a door, you click on a door on the screen, and it's like, okay, this room's haunted by a doll. And so then you'd open that, and then the doll haunting animations would play from that room. And so it's like you were navigating a haunted house. Yeah.
Oh, you have it here. Okay, sorry.
This is super old. It was like
Yeah. It's
you have to
old.
play it like was it in a Swift file? Because it was like interactive
Yeah. It's only
adventure.
Endo! Hey!
Hey! Oh, dude, that's my favorite part, dude. Dude, when he pulls up his pants and it's just like a blue piece of flesh.
Yeah, no, it was.
Dude, that was the best
He just
bit.
pulled himself up a bit. Yeah.
It's just skin, dude. It's just
Yeah. Well, he's on the potty. He's got to pull his pants.
Body.
Yeah. Hey, so if you guys were asking if stick figures are naked, no, they're not naked. Okay?
No,
they got clothes.
they're clothed with their own
They
skin.
were clothes. Like everyone has a different canon for how stick figures work.
Clothed with
All right.
skin.
I think mine is my favorite one I've hosted is probably Stuntman 3. That's just so high up there. And it's just so fun. Like I've gone back to watch this whole thing so many times. Yeah, look, there's the name change. 100+ animators versus each other. Stuntman 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's unfortunate, but you know it works. No, I mean just look at the intro of this one. I just love the intro so much. It's so good.
Oh, the 3D. Was it the 3D intro?
Yeah. I don't know how I will ever top this. This intro is so good.
Damn.
Oh my god. There's so many references for everything that's about to happen. Oh, it's such a good. Sorry. I can nerd about just the first 30 seconds forever. I mean, Under and the team killed it. It's so good. No, this is my favorite collab I've hosted. And then participated. Freefall 2 was really Freefall 3. It was Freefall 3 that was really fun. Because I was really happy with my entries there.
Oh yeah, Freefall.
Yeah. All right, we'll do one or two more. What is Stone looking at? What are you looking at?
Into the distance. I was trying to look out for bodies, Lunsar if I could. Also looking to see where we can set up camp. You know.
I'm looking at
could
grass.
we ask? Pardon me. My voice is so tired. I've been yapping so much this episode.
Oh yeah, true. You've done the most talking in this episode than all episodes. I'm pretty sure.
I made it. Well, yeah, maybe. It's because I have a lot to say. Sorry.
No, that's a good thing.
GD Best TH asked, could we ask you judges to record a line when the next DGT opens, like interactive talent with the judge? You know. I think I see what they're saying.
Yeah, like commentary after each thing.
No, I think what they're asking is like for their entries, how some people would interact with the judges and their animations, if we would do like custom voice lines for them. I'd be open to that. I have to figure out how that would work because there's so many people work on. Like, the collabs that I host, and I'm sure the same for you too. But there's so many people. So I just worry that would take too much time, really. And the bigger that these get, the worse that gets. And, you know, if we do it in one and then for the next one we don't do it for whatever reason, that feels like, it's lesser for that reason. I don't know. But maybe we'll consider it if there's an efficient way to do it. Then we might. But at very first, the collab has to do good. So go watch it and share it with everyone.
Yep, put it on your living
Peel
room.
their
share it
eyes
with your mom and dad, probably.
Glue them to the chair and peel their eyes back. Never let them blink.
Yep. And we'll mail you the physical credits if you want them. Just
yes.
Leave a comment with reach out, give us your full address. I'll hand write the credits to you.
Personally, every single person he'll write it another time. He's not printing them out.
Time.
He's handwriting
I got nothing
them.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bambi asks, so if Hatena is finishing up the RPS collab, when is Hyun's and Stone's next collabs?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a great question. You go first.
Come on, guys. I'm doing all the work.
Dude, Hatena always carrying, dude.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I want to host a collab, it has to be something that's completely different and new, because I don't really like hosting something that's been done before. So if there's a fun idea, then I might host it down the road, but we'll see. Also, we have to revive Dark Demon.
We do. After RPS, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I think after Rock Paper Scissors, me and Hatena would probably go hard on Dark Demon.
Yeah,
Or
I
the
gotta
Dojo
start
Demon,
thinking
my bad.
about how I do it. I don't want to. We'll talk about it later. I could start talking about it for so long.
Yeah, we will.
What about you, Stone?
I think I'm a shitty collab host, to be honest. I feel like I feel like I can get good ideas, but I'm just not a good host, to be honest. Not
Okay.
organized. Yeah, I mean that's like the biggest part. Is I'm not organized, and I'm not good at like being on top of people, because that's like a big part of it. And it's not even a bad. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to like be like, hey, where you at? What's going on? You know, or can you do this or that? Like I'm awful at all of those things. So it just doesn't. I might have a good idea. Like dude, DDC 1 would not have happened if it wasn't for Turquoise and Hyun. They came in completely clutch. I literally sat down and had like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast moment in a coffee shop about what I saw in my head, and then I was like, "You guys, look at this!" And they were like, "Yeah, on it!" And it immediately just like exploded, right? And it worked because of that. So like me doing a collab, it is I have to have a lot of stilts and supports and support beams to make it work. I can't actually just solo host, I don't think, successfully.
Yeah. Solo hosting is really difficult, I think.
Yeah.
You need to get at least some help from at least a few people nowadays, to get like a really high quality collab.
Yeah, 5 people or 1 Hatena. That's that.
Yeah.
Hey, even I have help. I do most of the work, but like even during the review streams, I had Lunsar keeping track of all of our decisions on the spreadsheet. I had a lot of help with sound effects, and you helped out with the intro. It's always, even when it's not openly being collaborative, it's still a collaborative effort to get it done.
Yeah.
So even if it seems like it's just me, sure, most of it might be just me, but there's always people who are helping in monumental ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, blah blah blah. Oh, I think that's where we'll call it. My voice.
Don't
is
say
so
it. Don't
tired.
say it. Like, we should
Oh,
just.
say it
Oh yeah,
again,
sorry.
say that.
No, it's
We're
not.
not
High
leaving.
five! High five!
Hey,
High five!
Hey, we're gonna stream through the entire night, okay? We're not
Yeah. This
ending
is
this
actually
stream.
wow. You guys have now entered into the first level of the beginning of the stream. Isn't that crazy? Wow. All right, now let's
Welcome
begin
to the
episode.
Dojocast,
Wow.
everybody.
Welcome everybody. Now
Wow,
the episode
how
can
did we
start.
end
Now
up
that
here?
the intro's out of the way.
Yes. This is the tutorial to the beginning of the
Announcements.
podcast.
Announcements.
Announcements. Let's get to the very beginning. All right, starting the podcast. We're starting the podcast now.
We're not